Jared Goldstein.
So, what a win, huh? I mean, look at Gerrit Cole. Looks like he hasn't missed a beat. He basically looks like what we saw last when his defense let him down in the World Series because he was on it that night. I mean, his first start was solid for his return. Like the Rays are a scrappy team, hard to strike out. The fastball wasn't popping as much as it was popping today, but you got to be excited regardless of the opponent. I know the Royals are not murderer's row by any means. Let's not kid ourselves, but it's still 10 strikeouts in the second start in like 2+ years. Like, yeah, you'll take that every time with 6 2/3 scoreless. Under 80 pitches, too, 79 pitches.
Yeah, and what I took away from this game is he is locating the ball better than I don't think I've ever seen before.
Yeah, no walks again, yeah.
From a non-biased perspective, that was one of the most fun games I've ever watched just because of how dialed in he was. He was locating every pitch with perfect precision. He was
He sure
dropping in that
was.
knuckle curve like he used to get ahead in the count and then work in the fastball. The changeup was looking filthy as well. It's just an all
Yeah,
around great game. The bats did what they needed to do. Cole did what they needed to do. The bullpen was shut down again. It was
absolutely,
a
bro.
really fun series, but then again, it is the Rays, so we gotta keep
Well,
locked in.
Royals. That one's
Oh
Royals.
yeah, the Royals, the
Oh, good.
Royals.
Yeah, no, we're chasing down the Rays, and we'll get to the Rays and all that fun stuff. I just gotta say, like, I am really excited to see his progression, and like, the only piece that's missing now is Max Fried. That then you have that power rotation that like you were thinking about when they made the move for Fried to put him and Cole together. Because the crazy thing is, we still haven't seen that in a year and 2 months now, getting close to 3 months. And we're gonna talk about Fried soon, but this is more about Cole for now. So he was popping around 98. He had 15 swings and misses. So I did pull up the Savant chart. We had two 98s, a few 97s. Kind of 96 a lot still, little 95s here and there. But if he's doing all his other stuff good, that's fine. He did have some RPMs close to 3,000 on his knuckle curve that looked really good. I could actually pull these up because you were talking about the knuckle curve before. So I'm gonna show the chart in a second because he was getting some wicked movement on those.
Yeah, and the slider too. We had a 60% whiff on the slider today. The knuckle
Yep,
curve 40% whiff to a five. And just again, like I said, locating it so well,
absolutely,
locating
man.
everything so well. I mean, he was painting the corners with the fastball and then working the slider in so well to put the batters off balance. I mean, it was just beautiful watching today's game.
It was unbelievable to see him look as his old self. And yeah, right under the knuckle curve is the slider now. I'm about to pull up the chart, just putting us on the platforms a little more so people can see us. But all right, so here's the chart. I'm about to pull it up now. And we'll go through what we were talking about with that. It was disgusting, though, honestly, like seeing him mow down the lineup with ease. And I think he could have really finished the inning if it wasn't for the long layoff. And they're still keeping the pitch count low. And like he did throw 86 in AAA, and he goes from 72 to 79, and there it is right there. Like if you look on the end, you can see all those spins. Like on one was almost 3,000, and all these are like 2,700 and above. It's like 14 knuckle
Uh,
curves right there.
yeah, I mean, it was just it was so fun to watch today's game. I'm still so excited about Gerrit Cole's return, and like you said, when the Yankees signed Max Fried, that we all got excited about. Hey, we're gonna be able to see Gerrit Cole and Max Fried in the same rotation. But right now, I'm looking at it like we're gonna get to see Gerrit Cole, Max Fried, and Cam Schlittler in the
Yeah.
same rotation. And I
Yeah.
call me delusional, but that's gonna mow down in the playoffs.
Well, I think the Yankees path. I'm gonna cross over sports 'cause I'm having a lot of fun with the Knicks. So I'm gonna do a quick one. I will go on tangents, but the Knicks path was very laid out for them to go to the finals, and they took advantage of it. I mean, they dominated the teams. It wasn't like nail biters or squeakers, but like all the opponents in front of them were very beatable and like they had the home court. The Yankees could find themselves in a very similar situation with the watered down American League. Some guys missing with injuries in other teams. Maybe you get the home field again as you're getting closer to running down Tampa Bay with the 1.5 games. So the Yankees' path kind of reminds me of 2024 almost, how the path was like set for them to go to the World Series all year. Now the question is, do you beat the NL, which is so much better than the AL this year, which is kind of another topic for another day. But like, how do you feel the path is set for them to go to the World Series?
Yeah, I mean, I was talking about this with my brother the other day. I was saying that this Knicks playoff run is kind of
Oh,
like
so
the
you agree with me?
2024
Yeah.
is kind of like the
Okay,
2024
so we're
Yankees
there. Okay.
playoff run, where they're completely mismatched all of their opponents in their same conference, but they're gonna have to play a juggernaut in the finals.
Yes, like OKC is going to be the juggernaut probably, or the Spurs. So like, you do wonder how that's going to go, like for both sides if the Yankees get to do that again. But yeah, I mean, look, just take advantage of what's there for you. Go win the American League, get to the World Series, and see if you could rectify what took place in 2024 with that disaster against the Dodgers. So the
Hmm.
Dodgers look a little bit vulnerable, maybe. It's hard to say that because look how good they are. But Blake Snell hasn't pitched much this year. You know, Glass now is kind of like you never know what's going to happen with him. I mean,
Yeah,
Rocky's kinds of hot and cold. Probably goes back to the bullpen in October. Shohei
yeah.
Ohtani's been lights out in the mound, though. Like, it's the best we've ever seen him pitch. He just hit a bomb today, too. His bat hasn't been quite what we're used to, but I'm sure he's going to heat up soon, too. So I mean, yeah, the Braves are tough too. I'm not sleeping on the Braves. They could maybe they can knock the Dodgers down, and the Yankees could take care of the Braves. I wouldn't rule that out. Maybe I think the Braves are definitely the biggest threat to the Dodgers, probably as I currently see it, because the
Oh yeah.
Cubs are unserious to me after the 10-game losing streak. I mean, they won today, but like they're probably going to get slaughtered if they play the Dodgers, honestly. They don't have the pitching to play with the Dodgers. I mean, they're going to make moves
Yeah,
and stuff, but even if they do, like, unless they get Skubal, which we'll touch on briefly, and I don't want to get crazy about that either, but we'll do it quickly later. Um, Unless the Cubs get Skubal somehow, I don't see them closing the gap. Like, Freddie Peralta's not enough to close the gap against the Dodgers if the Cubs, because I know they're interested in him. That's already popped up, but yeah, I mean, we'll see. It's a lot of ways to go. The Padres could be a thorn in the Dodgers' side. They're going to get aggressive at the deadline probably. So maybe Dodgers don't get back finally, but it's still tough to bet against them at this point.
yeah. I mean, and for the Cubs, they just kind of got unfortunately handed the injury card with Cade Horton going down for the season,
Yeah, that was
and
rough.
I don't see a guy like Shota Imanaga shutting down a Dodgers lineup, nor do I see an
No.
Edward Cabrera shutting
And
down
I love
a
Shota
Dodgers
Itamaga, but
lineup.
nah, he ain't shutting
Yeah,
down that
yeah.
lineup. Edwin Cabrera
Um,
could get like a quality start maybe, but he's not gonna like roll through them like nothing. I wouldn't think. But
yeah, but I do see a Gerrit Cole shutting down a Dodgers lineup because we've
yeah,
seen it
because
before. I
he
do see
basically
a
had
Cam
it set.
Schlittler
Yeah,
dominating a Dodgers lineup because he's shown that he could perform at the highest levels against the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays in the ALDS. We can't forget that he performed very well in that last
yeah.
stint.
Yeah, we can fantasize a little bit about the rotation. Let's have some fun with this. So we're in the playoffs. Max Fried is healthy, and then we're gonna go to Fried's update, like how we feel when he might return. It's all speculative, like all this, the Fried stuff. But let's say he's healthy, he's back. Are you gonna go with Cam or Garrett game one? Which is
For
now,
me, I gotta go Cam.
I
I
don't
mean,
know. If Garrett's humming like this and like he's a $300 million man, like I
yeah,
don't know, bro.
yeah,
That's
but
a tough one.
unlike, I don't know. It's really tough because Cam is like on a generational run right now since his debut
Yeah,
game.
that's
But
true.
Garrett Cole is just
Gerrit
he's
Cole.
Garrett Cole at this point.
Yeah, it's
So
he's a Cole man. Like it's gonna be a Cole Sower and all that stuff. But I think yeah, that's an interesting one because like here's what you could do that's fun. Like you could put Cam as your game three starter, and then you would have him
I
as a
think you
game
could go right,
seven,
left,
as
right.
a game, yeah, right, left, because like you could have Cam in the potential game seven if he's your game three starter, maybe if you want to do it that way. But then, and if you need him and like you can close it out, you can have him come out of the bullpen and just throw gas for an inning or two, if you're up in the
Yeah,
series, maybe.
and another thing that this is kind of a hot take, but
Let's get,
is
oh, it's
you
time for the
could
hot takes. Let's let them out.
you could go right, left with not Carlos Rodon, with Ryan Weathers, who has
That's
been
hot.
phenomenal.
Now we're
He
on
has been
fire.
phenomenal.
Whoa, now that's a fire one. Like, oof, that's some hot one. That's but
Yeah,
look, I understand your sentiment, but I think the problem is I don't know if Weathers has the durability to last all the way into October. That's the issue
I
because we've never
I
seen him
would
do it before.
I still stand on the take that Ryan Weathers goes to the bullpen when this
Yes,
rotation is fully healthy, just because of how injury prone he is, and I want to
yes.
keep that's an arm you want to keep healthy for October. You don't
Yeah,
want to
no,
lose
I
that
agree
arm.
with you 100%, bro. Like, that's definitely an important thing you mentioned. I'm actually in lockstep with you there. Weather's like, and the bullpen is not great, so he would really help the bullpen
Hmm.
tremendously also.
Yep.
So, I mean, Duvall came in and looked good today. Cruz is cooking. I just saw your post. I'll retweet that.
Cruz's
That's a good post. Yeah.
Yeah, Fernando Cruz has been phenomenal this year.
Yeah, I
The
can
walks
pull.
have still killed him.
Let me pull it in quick. I actually really like this one. Obviously, I'm a big Fernando Cruz guy. As fans of
Hmm.
the show would know, I've spoken with him a couple times, and his story's just like crazy. How he came from the mud, literally, and just found his way into the Yankees bullpen after he was a position player, had to play in a million different leagues, and now he's like
Yep.
basically our best reliever right now. If you look at
Drafted as
this,
a position player.
yes, he literally had to go through it all. Position switches, Mexico, like indie ball. Like he was playing with the Jersey Jackals, and now he's in the
Hmm.
Yankees bullpen. I mean, that's just a testament to hard work, will, and like believing in your process, even if it looks dark. So you got to tip the hat for that. And yeah, those numbers are really good. The walks are his only issue. It's literally one issue with Fernando Cruz, the
Yeah,
walks.
it's like a 5 BB per nine right now. So
Yeah, that's tough. That's I don't know if he's gonna be able to sustain this with that.
yeah,
That might be tough to do. The walks are gonna have to
yeah,
come down.
and
But I'm
tip the cat to Brian Cashman too, who traded Jose Trevino for Fernando Cruz.
yeah, that was a good deal. Obviously, although the catching hitting this, we've been having deep conversations about that a little bit.
Oh, I'm gonna pull up another one of my
Yeah, I know.
tweets.
Yeah, go ahead. I
Did you
know
see
you've
it?
been. I think I may have. It was pretty ugly. I pretended not to, but unfortunately I did. Those numbers were not
Yeah,
pretty. I'm not
yeah,
friends with both players, so like I can't
I
really
know.
share that. But like,
It's tough.
if you want to do it, we'll have to quietly talk about it right now. No, I know I have to address them like it's just to be unbiased and be fair. I mean, they would be the first ones to tell me that they need to hit better if I spoke to them honestly. They would both
Hmm.
tell me that I can do better and I need to be better. That's what they would both tell me if I did get them on the microphone anyway. So it's not like I'm
Yeah.
saying anything that they don't know already if once we do get into this, but something's got to give with both of them. Although JC had a few hits the other night, that was good to see. Wells had that bomb against Tampa that we thought was going to be the difference maker run until everything collapsed.
Hmm.
And then last night, I think he had two hits. I'm pretty sure because everyone had two
Yeah, he
hits.
did.
So,
Everyone
so he
had two
had to.
hits.
Yeah.
So
So that was a crazy thing too. We didn't even talk about that. The Yankees made
right.
history last night. We didn't even discuss that yet.
Yeah. I mean, JC has been pretty good in the games he's played in recently since
Yeah, it's just he had a
Austin
really
Riley took
bad
over.
start, so he has to do a lot of makeup work to
Yeah.
make those numbers look good, and hopefully he gets going. And like I've told everyone, and like I'm sure I've told you before, the Hialeah kid needs the warm weather. He does not. He's not a cold weather guy. So like he might start to play better as we get hotter, and like you're starting to see it a little bit. So hopefully once the calendar turns to June, he really starts to heat up when he gets those
Yeah.
opportunities. And how likely do you think Skubal is to get moves? I'd love to have him, but shoring up.
Uh,
All right, yeah, we'll just do this
it
now then.
happens. It's gonna happen.
Yeah,
It's
I was
gonna happen.
surprised when Heyman said it was more likely that Peralta would get traded. I guess it's because that's like an easier trade to make, and maybe he thinks that like that like the package won't be met. by the Tigers. I don't know, or like the demands or whatever. But we'll
Hmm.
go to this, and
I think it
I'll talk
happened.
about that more after this because like our heads are cut off right now.
Yeah. So yeah, this offensive production has been,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
tough. Those are my guys, but that's tough.
yeah, and I feel bad because JC Escarra has liked some of my tweets that are saying like the Yankees need a new backup catcher. I feel bad, but
Yeah, no, he goes on a lot like he sees it and like he definitely does the name
yeah,
search, but hopefully you're fueling his fire to start hitting better and stuff. I'm sure he'll be like, oh, okay, let's go rake. Like he
yeah,
knows what he has to do. It's not the first time he's been counted out. Far from the first time. Far from the last time he'll be counted out. So,
yeah. I'll
uh,
never root against anybody on the Yankees, but I will speak the truth.
yeah, just like McMahon,
They
and
do.
McMahon hit a homer today, so I have to give him credit. We've been dogging him. You know what? He hit a homer today. I know it was like a meaningless one, but maybe it gets him
Hmm.
going. He has a lot of work to do,
He
and
does.
now his seat is getting hot with this Volpe Caballero situation. There's a lot of
Yeah,
interesting
and
layers with that.
yeah, we could have just seen our new debut lefty lineup with Jose Caballero going into left field.
Wow,
And maybe
you think they'd fully sit Chisholm against lefties? That's
I don't
wild,
think they should
kind
do
of.
that. I think they should do Ahmed at third, Chisholm at
Oh,
second,
and then you alternate
with
between
Cabby at
Cabe and
left.
Volpe or Short.
With
Oh,
no Cabby at
oh,
left.
I
Sit
understand.
Grisham. Get
Oh,
Grisham in the
you
back.
sit the big sleep. You play
Right.
Bellinger. Okay, I'm understanding the vision. I think you
Hmm.
put Bellinger in center. You do Caballero in left. Then you put Bryce Judge. DH is Bryce first. Golsey second is Jazz. In this one, Volpe short, and then you do Ahmed third. Yeah, I could get.
Hmm.
Why not? Yeah, that kind of works for me. I don't mind it.
Yeah, I know you saw my Amed Rosario tweet today that you liked and reposted.
Yeah, because I was actually really impressed to see like the right handed stuff that he was
Hmm.
doing. Because like I didn't realize how well he was playing against righties. I guess I could pull that one too. And then we'll do
Yeah,
school ball. We'll do three. We'll do pitching, and yeah.
he went to some, I think he went to like whatever it
Oh,
is.
wait, hold
He
on.
went
I
to
just saw.
some,
I just saw your tweet about Alex Sanchez. I was not expecting that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, that was a surprise. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to disagree with you heavy and say that he's a 4A merchant. Unfortunately, probably, but yeah, I guess you
Is
never
his
know,
defense
right?
good down there? Do you know anything about his defense?
I don't have any idea to be honest with you. I'm not
Uh,
gonna lie. I don't know.
that's
I'm
probably why he's being stuck down there.
yeah.
Because I
I'm
couldn't
not
think of
sure
another
because
reason.
does JC have options? That's something I'd have to check because they can't option
No,
Wells. I don't think neither of them
they
do,
would have
right?
to. They would have to DFA um JC, but I think Wells has options.
I'm gonna look in a minute, but I'll pull up your Rosario thing while I do that, and then
Okay,
let
yeah,
me
I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna get a follow up for the Rosario thing.
if you want to do the chart to help me, you could, because like I couldn't really get the
Okay.
chart and this in mind. But yeah, look, the numbers are almost even, which is really surprising to me.
Yeah, and so Ahmed Rosario during the offseason, he went to Swing Labs or whatever it's called. I don't
Okay.
remember what it's called. To work on his launch angle and his bat speed. And so far, his launch angle is the best in his career so far. And I'm pretty sure his bat speed is the highest of his career so far.
Wow, that's some good information. I appreciate that for sure.
Yeah.
So I
Um.
mean, yeah, no, I mean, look, bro. I mean, Rosario's earns a platoon role, maybe even more than a platoon role, based on what we're putting up here. So
Hey,
he's
and
been a great
hear this,
re-sign. Go ahead.
hear this. So far this season, Ahmed Rosario has 9 barrels, and the most he's ever had in a season is 24.
That's interesting. So he's
So
gonna pass that, you would think.
he's gonna pass that.
And he's not even playing as many games either, which is very
Hmm.
interesting with that. So
His swing looks like it's been the best it's ever been.
Yeah, no, bro, I completely agree with you on that. Like, I'm really impressed, and I have to eat some crow on the take that I want Okamoto instead of him. But Okamoto's figuring it out, and I still think Okamoto's good, so I'm not gonna lose on him being a good player. But they didn't need him instead of Rosario, though, clearly. So I'll take the L on that part of it.
The one bad thing I have to say about Amed Rosario,
Defense, probably, right?
he is the worst defensive third baseman I've ever seen.
I don't know how great he is at second either, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, he's versatile on defense, but you're
I
not
don't
gonna
know
get
how
the
good the
production wherever.
versatility is, and like, is he might actually. I don't know how this. I would have to check to see. He might actually be better than the outfields, honestly.
Maybe.
I don't even know.
It's
It's rough all the way around, but I'm not sure. Could you hide him in right field? Probably. If at Yankee Stadium, I bet you probably could.
Yeah, you could definitely hide him in right field at Yankee Stadium.
But there's no need to do it because Judge is there, so
Mhm.
that's the issue with that plan.
Yeah. I
Unfortunately.
honestly, I love how, yeah, Wells has three minor league options.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
JC doesn't have any. I'm guessing since he got his deal,
yeah,
he doesn't have any.
he's on a deal. He's not
Yeah.
on like
So
a rookie deal or
yeah,
anything. So
yeah. So he doesn't have it. I got you. Okay. Yeah. Let's talk about Tarik because like I definitely want to talk about Tarik.
yeah, let's do it.
So like we'll probably clip this honestly. So look, there's so many different layers to this, and I was actually. Do you think he's worse than Andujar Devers? I don't know about that one. I don't. I don't
Probably
know.
not Devers. Maybe the same.
Andujar.
I think he's in like the 10th percentile right now
That
for
is
outs above average.
That's Andujar territory, unfortunately, at third
Yeah.
base, probably. All right, so Tarek, here we go. So, look, I mean, I don't think the Yankees are really involved. I think they've tried, but like the package for the return is too much. Even though he's rehabbing off the injury, he's probably going to throw. I'm assuming a rehab assignment soon because he threw 37 pitches in a live setting in Detroit the other day. The Tigers are an absolute mess. So like I'm so upset with what's happened in Detroit. Like it's just been an absolute disaster class. Like everything that can go wrong will go wrong. Is the motto for the Tigers this year. I feel like the Tigers and Mets are trapped in a horrible vortex. Like both of them, and like the
Yeah.
Tigers, like they have more hope because their division's easier and they have an easier road to come back. But there's nothing that shows they're gonna come back either. Just like the Mets, like Skubal's not enough to bring the Tigers back to the promised land. He's only one guy and pitches every 5 days. Like their lineup has a lot of holes. Their rotation is a mess with injuries. Their bullpen's getting beat up. Like they have to go on an unprecedented run for him to survive in Detroit. So it's a good chance he gets moves. I'm probably 75-25 that he goes at this point. Where I was like on the other, before the season started, I was 25-75 the other way, but now I'm 75-25. He's going somewhere. Now, let's say the Yankees got involved. It would probably cost Lombard Jr. I don't think anyone wants to do that. And before anyone balks at that, the Tigers have every right to ask for him for the type of talent that Tarik Skubal
Yeah.
is. So, like, don't say it's an unfair package because it's not. It's not something you want to hear or you want them to do, but that's the price of playing business if you want to get Tarik Skubal, probably.
Yeah, I mean, the value was set at like Ben Rice last season when those reports came out that the Yankees actually had conversations with the Tigers. Ben Rice and George Lombard
And they
were a
asked
part
about
of those
Schlittler
talks.
and Jones apparently
Yeah,
as well. So I mean, look, they're gonna ask for the kitchen sink and they're gonna get it from someone. I don't think it's gonna be the Yankees.
it could be the Dodgers, and that's a very scary reality because the
Yes, I'm
Dodgers have a
starting.
great farm system.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that reality, unfortunately, because they don't even have to resign him if they don't want to. They could just rent him. It doesn't matter to
Yeah,
them.
they could just
They
rent
could.
him for a championship.
They might.
It's
And I'm trying to think. The Padres, that's an interesting one to me. I don't know if they have enough to get him. Like, is that like an Ethan Salas getting moved? Like, but they already have Dylan Dingler. But I don't know. Salas is getting pretty good again, and people are starting to get hyped about Ethan Salas again. I'm not sure what the Padres have enough to get him. I'd have to look into that a little bit more.
Yeah, Ethan Salas has been on the rise this season. He's been
Definitely,
very very good.
definitely happy to see his comeback because like I was the big Ethan Salas guy, and I definitely was a little disappointed. But now he looks like he's cooking again.
Yeah,
So that
and another thing that I've been thinking about or just thought about right now
what do
is
you got?
um if the Dodgers do
Jet
um
Scooble.
get Skubal
Oh boy.
and the Tigers the Tigers get say a Dalton Rushing out of that, do you think they dip Dylan Dingler in the trade market if they want a guy like Dalton Rushing?
I was trying to think about that because I don't know where the Dingler stuff's coming from because like I haven't seen anything definitive about it. I think it's just assuming because the Tigers stink that they might move him. But
Yeah.
like I have to say, I think he's still under control for a while. He's still kind of young.
I
I
think
gotta
he has
look.
3 years. I think he has 3 years after this year.
I'm about to look right now, but I'm pretty sure you're right. I
I've
just
been
had
seeing
this thing.
Dingler, I've been seeing Adley, but I think a reality is Carson Kelly.
Jeffers again. Oh, I was saying
Yeah, Jeffers
Jeffers
or Kelly.
again. Yeah.
I
Where's
kind
Kelly?
of I
Where's Kelly playing these days? My bad.
Cubs,
Oh,
Cubs.
he's still with the Cubs. Okay, sorry.
Um, I kind of got swayed away from Jeffers after he got that hamate, just because the
Yeah, the
hamate
handmaid's
injury really
tough.
scares me.
Yeah, and his defense is not good.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you want to be at least you go.
Dylan's under control for a while. Like I'm seeing pre-arb one. So yeah, it's a long time. That's a hard trade to make. I don't know how that would happen really.
Yeah, it would definitely be a hefty price,
The only way the
but it's
Tigers would do that is if they got someone like you were saying, and they do have a loaded farm at catcher. I think this guy Lozano's pretty good for them. I think he's a top-rated prospect too. But
and another thing that I've been thinking about is Adley Rutschman because the Orioles do have Samuel Baiseo,
yeah,
who they just extended last season.
and Adley is having a resurgent season, but
Hmm.
I don't know if they would have the cojones to send him to the Yankees in the division and have him haunt them for the next 5 plus years. That's the
Yeah.
only problem. Like, I'm not saying the Yankees and Orioles wouldn't do a trade, but I don't know if they would do a trade of that magnitude. And like,
Hmm.
the Yankees would have to give up an arm and a leg if they wanted Adley. Like, I don't even
Yeah.
know what would you even think that trade would look like. Let's just have some random fun here. Where would you even start with that trade?
I mean, I would give up. I
They,
I I I would give up Lagrange in a trade. I would just
oof.
be horrified by giving up Lagrange in a trade.
Not to, especially the Baltimore and having him gun you
Yeah,
down the next
I
10 plus
think
years. Oh no.
Hess, Elmer, and
You'd have
mm,
to give at least those two probably to even get a
yeah,
conversation going if you didn't want to do a
hmm,
Grande. I'm trying to think who else in the system makes sense. One, but they're the top heavy. Like, would you give up a Jones or Dominguez in that scenario? I guess you probably
yeah,
would, right?
yeah, 100%, hundred
They
percent,
would
hundred
they
percent.
would both rake you at Yankee Stadium with the short
Oh
porch.
yeah,
You already know it,
oh
but
yeah.
Adley would get them too. But like,
But like Adley
it
is a
would take
premier
at least.
defender.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's enough. Still, you probably need 4 guys to get Adley. Like
Yeah,
maybe
I
your boy Lovich that you wrote about, like someone like that that's on the rise that people are talking about now.
yeah. I mean, maybe people take a chance at a low A player like Lavich, maybe a Dax Kilby as well, who's
Oh,
ranked very
Dax is a
high up.
big name actually. He's a
Yeah,
guy that could be used in a big trade actually. That's not a bad
yeah.
pull from you.
He's ranked very high in
I
our
keep
farm
forgetting
system.
about him because he's so low below.
He's
Like that's why. Like it's
he's
just like
also injured right now. He's been
that.
injured the
That
entire
make
season.
that makes sense. I've heard nothing about him, and now I feel
Yeah.
don't feel like an idiot anymore. So thank you. I was wondering what the hell was going on with him. Like
Yeah,
was
he's been
he?
injured. He has a hamstring injury.
He never made it to Hudson, right? He was just in
No, he was
Tampa.
on Tampa. He was on Tampa.
Yeah, he never made it to Hudson. I felt like he probably would have broke camp and went to Hudson if he was healthy, maybe.
Hmm.
And then
That's what I was thinking.
Caden Kent is in Double A now, or he got the move up to Double, right? Or is he still
Did he get
hanging
the
out? In,
move? I
I
think
don't know. Or
I think
is
he's
he still
high.
hanging? Is
I
he
think he's
still
high
hanging
A.
out in Hudson? I thought he
I
would have
think
got
he's
the
high
move
A.
by now because I did.
He's
I
A
think you're
plus.
right. I think I just assumed they would do it when George went up, but because like they probably should. I mean, you did
I
him
mean,
too.
Caden Kent's a guy that's upping his value as we speak. He's
Yeah,
having an incredible season. We have a lot of good guys that are having very good seasons in the lower level divisions of our farm system.
yeah.
Well, whatever his name, Wilbison, DePaula or something.
Let me
that we
go
got
look. Let
for
me go look.
that we
Hold
got
on.
for Oswald Peraza's having a very good season.
Well, Peraza's killing it, so that makes me feel slightly
Yeah.
better, but not really because Peraza's like I'm happy for his success. I'm surprised a little bit because I thought he was not going to rebound, but he deserved the opportunity to play somewhere else. It wasn't going to work here.
Hmm.
It's just as simple as that. That's all there is to it,
Wilberson,
really.
it's Wilberson de Pena.
There we
Wilberson
go.
de Pena.
Yeah, I've heard of him before. I just lost my prospect page. I had all our guys, and Chase Hampton's starting to look good again a little bit too. I'm just
Hmm.
like I'm a little bit gun shy because he's been so hurt the last 2 years. But I want to see his bounce back more than anything.
Yeah, and we have Bryce Cunningham as well, who are
He's a
guys that
name,
are
yeah.
yeah. So
And
Wilberson de Pena this year in the FCL, 371, 436, 700 with an 1136.
I'm surprised he's not on the prospect list yet. I checked; he's not on their 30 for some odd reason. I mean,
Hmm.
maybe he'll be in the next update.
Oh, he's
Yeah. So,
19.
oh wow. So I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I'm trying to think. I was going through like those situations, like with the players and everything and the prospects. Like Campton's definitely could be a guy that could end up maybe in the bullpen if he can get himself together. I could definitely see him in a bullpen arm because of how hurt he's been. Unfortunately, I don't know if he's a starter anymore at the big league level because he's been through a lot. And he's not going to light up the radar gun, but the secondaries were good when he was healthy. That was his bread and butter, were his curves and everything. So I mean, we'll have to see. Another guy who's popped up on my radar, you definitely know this name too, and I think he has to be considered to be called up to the Yankees bullpen. How about Eric Reiselman? We've been hearing about him for a few years.
Oh my
He kind of had
God.
a little setback, but last year he wasn't great. But this year, ever since the
This year,
beginning, he's been gassing it lately. And he
yeah,
finally got the call back to AAA, which is probably where he should have started the year anyway. But I would give him
and
a ring soon, honestly.
yeah, well, I don't know why guys like him and Giovanni Cruz are in AAA right now.
Giovanni Cruz thing just pisses me off because you saw him play
Why?
well and you still said to back down when your bullpen's not good. Like that was not a smart one. Like
In
that
the
was a
two innings he pitched against Toronto, he looked unhittable. That slider was
yeah.
so good.
I know his second outing left a little bit of desire, but like it wasn't.
Yeah.
They cleaned it up for him, so like it didn't go
Hmm.
on his tab. But like it's like yeah, I want him back up soon. I hope they bring him back. I mean, how are you
Yeah.
cutting down this bullpen? Like, I mean, we still say the same stuff. It's like Duval, we're talking about, and then you're talking about the long men. Like, is it Yarbo or is it Blackburn? Like, that's kind of where your openings lie. Like, Jake Bird's been a little bit better, but people are still frustrated with him a little bit. So I don't know. His
I
options are gonna run
personally
out
am
eventually.
I'm a Jake Bird rider, but I would send him down for a test to see Eric Raiselman or Giovanni Cruz back in this bullpen again.
You wouldn't DFA Yarbo yet. You would hold on to him for a little longer.
I mean, I DFA Yarbrough tomorrow.
He actually has more B WAR than Bird, believe it or not.
Yarbrough?
Yes, I'm not joking. His ERA is at 3.66, so that's why he's still sticking around. His FIP is at 3.69. So
Yeah, he threw 11 clean. He threw 3 clean yesterday.
yeah, so I mean he's probably not going anywhere right now.
Yeah.
Blackburn's been okay, but like it's hard to trust that's gonna hold
It's
up.
it's again with the two long men. Yeah, you could have like
Yeah,
yeah, Yarbrough and Blackburn have been good, but like why is there two long men in this
I still don't have an answer for you, unfortunately. And Blackburn's B WAR is 0.3 actually. His FIP is 3.79, so a little higher than his 3.22. So I mean, Duval still to me is the guy that I would send down. I don't know why they're so
best?
hesitant to send him down. His B WAR is negative 0.2. So he's clearly the worst guy in his bullpen. If we're
Would that
being
be his last
objective,
option?
if we're being, there's two. I've looked a million times.
There's two.
Trust me. I
Yeah, I don't
promise.
know
There's
why you
two.
don't use one.
That's what I've been saying for a while. Like, I haven't been that vocal. I've been a little vocal about it. His FIP is a run lower. I don't know if they're gonna rely on that. Maybe
He
it's a
has
four
two
five
more
eight.
years after this, after this
That
year.
was just not a great trade right now. It was not a good one. Because I think Parks
Yeah.
Harbor has been raking too, and that guy always
Parks Harbor
rakes.
has been really, really good.
Yeah, that guy rakes. Hasn't he made? Did he make it all the way up to AAA, or am I just saying shit?
I think you're just saying shit.
He got far though. Have a look.
He's
So,
double A right
yeah,
now,
I'm a little bit
batting
off,
313,
but he's.
374 with a 945 OPS.
I wasn't wrong about him raking though. Definitely wasn't wrong
Yeah.
about him raking.
He is 24, so he's a late bloomer a little bit, but he's still batting 313.
Yeah, all right. We're gonna end with injury updates. Giancarlo and Max Fried, we got updates on.
Mhm.
So we're gonna go with that, and that'll be our outro. And ransom thought here, I think you'll probably agree with me, even though the Mets won today. Like, why haven't they fired Mendoza? I don't know what they're waiting for. I'm still really wondering what's going on there.
Yeah, it's rough. It's really
It's
rough in
not
Queens
good.
right now.
Not good.
And did the Devin Williams loaded the bases before getting the save today in old Devin Williams fashion.
And then he blew that huge save against the Marlins with the actually it wasn't a save, it was tied, but he gave a walk grand
Yeah,
slam. So let me
yeah.
pull up Greg Joyce. I think he has both the updates I'm looking for. He was going through before Greg the post. Both of them are very murky, so we're gonna have to like play our give our best guesses basically. And then okay. We're already he's doing game stuff there. After throwing 100 plus pitches, I was like, Cam Schlittler, we're gonna breathe and be done. Yeah, so it was on that podcast with what's that podcast? Max Fried update with Greg Joyce. There we go. So he was saying like I'll just like I'll try to cut to the chase. He was saying like yeah, the catch thing is like a decent sign, but it's not like the end all be all. Like he's not clear to really ramp up yet, so I don't know what that means. Like the imaging is confusing because they said they haven't seen enough that he can ramp up yet, but he's playing catch, so like I don't know what's going on exactly. Like, do you think it's gonna be like a month? Are we looking at 2 months? Are we looking at a situation where he might not make it back at all? Because I'm a little bit nervous he doesn't get back at all. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I wouldn't be really nervous about that. I would be surprised if it's 2 months. I would expect it to be a month. I would be very, very surprised if he comes back before a month.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's already been 10 days. So are we saying a month from now or a month total?
Oh, from now. I'm
Okay.
saying a month from now.
So let's say, all right, let's play
I
pretend
expect him
here.
to be ramping up. Do you
Next
think
week or
he would
two
get
weeks.
rehab
Yeah,
requirements?
I think
Yeah.
he would have to now, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I don't see how he skips the rehab because it's going to end up being like
That
how many
season's going to be
weeks
a
of throwing
long-term
a
one.
real baseball? Like 3 weeks. But it's if he picks it
Yeah.
up in two, maybe. Like when does he ramp up? That's the question. Like is it 1 week? Is it 2 weeks? Like it has to be so. If it's not like in the next 1 to 2 weeks, then I'd probably be a little bit nervous about it.
It's like a patella elbow soreness or something, elbow bruise. What is it?
So I'll find it right
It's
now.
a very weird name.
It's a bone bruise of his elbow to make things less
Yeah,
complicated.
left elbow bone bruise.
There was someone broke down the bone bruise on the post, how it could impact him and stuff. So, that was interesting. Well,
My
let me.
mom said, who's a nurse, she said it was the
Okay.
best thing that could have happened to the elbow. It's
Oh,
the best
okay.
part of the elbow she could have hurt.
Okay. That's a nice bonus here. Thanks for that. Okay, we'll end with G because I have Greg's tweet. And it's
Oh yeah.
still I still have no idea. Like his is like you can't even guess because like his timelines are so weird. But like I'll try, I guess. Like don't say anything I say. Like take everything I'm about to say with a grain of salt because like I don't know.
You know,
But
injuries are never funny, but Giancarlo Stanton getting injured for like a month and a half for hopping in between the base paths is kind of funny to me.
it's just like it's inevitable. Like he's you have to just assume he's gonna miss 40 plus games every year. No matter what,
Yeah,
he will somehow find a way to miss at least 40 games. How many has he
yeah.
missed? How many has he missed already? What's their record
He
now? And I'll tell you how many he's played.
their record right now is he's they've played 56 games.
Okay, he's played in 24, but he had some off time before, probably like when. But like, still, he's still missed 32 games, even if you don't factor in
He
like
hasn't
the
played a
rest
game since
days.
April 24th, so it's been a
Yeah,
month.
for a calf strain, I've never heard of that
Yeah.
before. He's the only person that happens for. It just doesn't make any sense. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't a tear in the calf. I don't think it was just a strain, right? If it was a
No.
tear, I'd understand. Like it's just like I don't understand. I don't know. I'm out of answers here. I'm not sure. Like so, all right. Let's try to take what he said with a grain of salt and like give it our best guess, I guess. So most recent MRI on Tuesday showed a lot of improvement in his right calf. Per Boone. Plans to introduce outside running this week. Okay. So I think he's been hitting from what I understand. There has been
Yeah,
some
he's been hitting for a while now.
okay. That's good news. So let's say he starts running this weekend. Let's for why not? Sure. He's gonna start running on Saturday, let's say, or like Friday. Then that's probably what like 5 to 6 days, and then he does live BPs because he hates the rehab process. He's probably gonna skip
Yeah.
it. He absolutely hates the rehab process. I don't blame him because he's probably so sick of it. But yeah, he's not a
Yeah.
rehab. He does not like doing that anymore.
It's so funny seeing him in the minor leagues though.
I know, like I've seen it a few times, and yeah, it sticks out like a sore thumb,
Yeah.
just like Cole and some of the others. Like seeing Chapman in the minors is really funny. Like that kind of stuck out a lot too. So like maybe G comes back in 10 to 14 days. I don't know.
Yeah.
Am I too optimistic there? Like maybe 20 days. Like I don't know.
And it, I honestly have been enjoying the lineups without Giancarlo Stanton, and it really hurts to say it because he's a pivotal part of this lineup. But I hate
But is
saying
he
it. Well,
though? Is
I
he though?
hate. I mean,
Like
he
I
hit
don't know. He's
945
supposed to be, but is
OPS
he?
last year. Yeah,
But I
I
don't
think
know.
he
Like
had clogged
I
up the
can't.
DH
Yeah,
spot.
that too, and you can't
Yeah,
rely on him. So like, is he really part of the lineup? I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's supposed to be, but I can't. I'm not 100% definitive in saying that like he is. I guess I don't know. It's
I
like
hate
it's
saying it.
weird.
It hurts to say because I love
I
Giancarlo
know where
Stanton.
you're
He's one of
going
my
with this,
favorite.
and
He's one of my
I know
favorite players of
I
all
know where you're
time.
going with this.
But like guys like Paul Goldschmidt have been lighting it up recently. Uh, where's Dominguez gonna play when he comes back? Is he gonna get optioned to AAA again? Is it gonna happen
He's getting
there?
options. You already know he's getting options.
Yeah, I mean,
Unfortunately,
like,
I hate to tell you that harsh reality. He's definitely getting options.
and
There's
I
no
hate
way
it
for him
because
to play.
he had such good looks against left-handed pitching when he was up here,
And the worst
and
part is his defense was actually on the high. That was one of the best plays he ever made where he hurt himself. Oh my
yeah,
god. That was
it,
literally probably the best play he's made in his major league
yeah,
career on defense and he gets hurt. Like, oh my god.
it hurts
It was a
because
fantastic play. Like it really was. It's just so upsetting what happened. He just hit the
Giancarlo
wrong part
St-
of the wall.
Giancarlo Stanton coming back is just a domino effect of players not going to be able to get playing time. Like Paul Goldschmidt's not going to be able to go play first base when we
Yeah.
have a lefty.
Well,
Like,
I'll say two things here before we wrap. Like, the thing is, Goldschmidt, I'm not as worried about because remember last year he did this and he died at the end of the year. So it actually might be a blessing
that
in
is true.
disguise. And he's very old. Like, we can't get fools again. Like, it's been a few good months, but he did this last year and literally nosedive. So I'm not saying he's not good and
Hmm.
I know what he can do, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
I gotta see more to trust it because last year he collapsed like halfway through the season.
I'm a big fan of riding the hot hand, and
No,
like
I'm
Paul
with it now.
Goldschmidt.
It works now.
If you look
Yeah,
at his
it
baseball
works
savant
now.
right now, I mean, like, it's
Let me
insane his
see it.
baseball savant.
Wasn't it like this last year over the first 2 months, though, or am I tripping?
I don't know. I
I
don't
thought it was
know.
pretty good last
But
year
yeah,
too. I
his
can't
defense
look
has also
because
been really good.
he's always got that unlocked still.
Hmm.
It's not gonna reflect because the numbers are not gonna be the same because like he fell off, but the Savant page actually still looks decent despite that we fell off at the end of the year. So maybe, I
From
mean,
last year.
yeah, it looks okay even though we fell off like 76 expected batting
It's
average,
frozen.
X log is 67%. Oh, did I freeze? Oh, I'm here now.
No, no, I froze. I froze.
Oh,
My
okay.
computer is freezing right now.
Oh yeah, we could probably go honestly. We're 1.5 games behind. They're 1.5 games behind Tampa Bay now. They could definitely run them down this weekend. Maybe I'm just the one. Who are the Rays playing? That's the one thing I'm curious about before I go. And then we have an off. They have an off day tomorrow,
Tomorrow, and then
and
we
then
go
they're
to
playing
Oakland
the Oakland series
or
against
the Athletics, not Oakland.
Athletics. Yeah, Jesus, that's just muscle memory there. Just like I used to call the Raiders Oakland still. Same thing.
Yeah.
It's just what we grew up with. Um, so tomorrow, what's gonna happen tomorrow? Yankees are off. Tampa's off too, so nothing's gonna change in the East standings tomorrow. Friday, Yankees are going to Sacramento. Yes, Sacramento in the AAA ballpark, and they're getting their old friend Luis Severino. So that's gonna be very interesting. And then the Tampa Bay Rays are playing the Angels. Oh, that might be their get right series, unfortunately. They might end up
Hmm.
sweeping the Angels to get themselves back together, or 2 or 3.
You
I mean, the
have
Angels,
who
the
do we have?
Angels, the Angels. I mean, they sometimes surprise you. Like maybe they can win a game or two. I guess I don't know.
I
Probably
mean, they
not.
played
But
like World Series contenders versus us, so like,
well, they started the year good, then they became the Angels again. So yeah,
which is kind of what the Angels do.
yeah, I know. We were saying one more thing about like the Rays or something. I think.
um, I don't know, but I still don't trust them. Their pitching is gonna fall off.
Nick Martinez is about to add 2 runs to his ERA real quick. That's what I've been saying. Because, like, he almost got exposed
Yeah.
against the Yankees, but he got extremely lucky to get out of that unscathed.
Hmm.
So he gave up,
And
what,
then
9 hits and 1 run? Like, that's just not
yeah,
great. Yeah, like,
and
that's
then
just, that's just
Shane
bad. That's just
McClanahan.
bad baseball.
Shane McClanahan's a dog.
I
We know
still
this.
like Shane.
So
Yeah, I always like
Drew
Shane.
Rasmussen's a dog, but
Rasmussen's a beast, too. After that, Stanton, though, yeah.
mhm.
All right, I'm going to hit it. So, IG and TikTok were rolling. So, JG Show Pod. There's your IG.
Yeah, there's my IG. Follow my Twitter as well, Jared underscore Golds 23, and check out the articles I wrote on Yankees Pros. Yeah, YankeesFarmReport.com.
Yes, definitely. So here's my sign offs. It's like sub to us on YouTube, of course. It's a JG show. It's Julian Gallardi. We're over 1,000, so thanks everyone. Had a really big push over these past few weeks. Gotta keep getting more though. Everyone that's been having fun and interacting with the new page and the wave, thanks. I mean, you search my name, you basically find me everywhere. TikTok, I mean, Instagram is just 11, and then X is 1 after my name. So thanks everyone, and we'll be back at some point. We got to see how
Oh
things
yeah.
look and make some more definitive plans. There's no more holiday weekends for a while and other stuff. So the Knicks finals run's gonna keep me busy. Wasn't expecting that, but we'll figure it out. So